All right, so we just had somebody come home, so we had to pause the camera for a minute. So Kelly pulled some shit up on her phone or something.
No, it's taking.
I don't know, but anyway, what we were saying is
Comcast.
Jim McCrary and Ronnie Fox. We really respect their opinion, and
Well, James, Mike, I mean, all.
well, I mean everybody, but I mean, you know, we've been to Netherworld with Ronnie for.
All right.
Ronnie's really cool.
American Werewolf in London.
Boom.
It was just here. I mean, come on, it's been two years?
Fuck that shit. It's
Walking Dead.
It's too new. It wasn't that good to begin with. Walking Dead. Boo. Fuck that shit.
Walking Dead. Freddy versus Jason.
Boo.
How long ago was that
Fuck
movie?
that shit. The movie fucking sucked. Fuck that shit.
It's been
Boo.
forever. Scream.
Boo. Bad haunted house. Fuck that shit. Boo.
It's gonna be the same thing. Somebody in a mask.
Fuck that shit.
Every room.
Scream guy in a mask.
Yeah. Insidious.
Insidious. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. That might actually be pretty cool.
I like the movie. I don't think that it has a lot of scare potential in the house. Only so far you can go any further. There's just nothing really scary about that. I wish that I could find the name.
What's some more?
It's Comcast. What does that tell you?
That it fucking sucks, and I'm about to dip them as soon as I get out of my contract. Fuck Comcast. My internet and my cable suck.
Well, I know it was Blizzard. It was something to do with snow. So.
What, Game of Thrones? Jon Snow?
Game Show Network.
Oh, here we go. Alice in Wonderland 3D. If they've got to do a 3D.
That might be pretty cool because back in 2008 they had a scare zone called Asylum in Wonderland. And that was one of my favorite scare zones. That was really cool. You know, they had Alice and the Queen of Hearts. She was bleeding from her eyes, and she had a hatchet. And I've actually got a picture somewhere of.
It's on the website. Go to pictures. Look under my folders.
Yeah, we a friend of ours that went. You know, oh, that was pretty cool. The White Rabbit. He had a really cool costume. I think me with my shaggy-haired self back in the day was a picture with the White Rabbit, and
that was me with the White Rabbit. But anyway, Hallowed Past 2.
Anyways, that was a really cool scare zone. Hallowed Past was.
That was where they had. It was like all the.
Did they do one last year or the year before?
It's been a few years. But it was snippets.
Yeah, but it was every room was a different haunted house that they had. I mean, I think they had scary tales.
I think it was the year that we went showing Jamil where it had the different icons set up at stations.
Probably, but
and
every room was a different famous house from the past. It was cool, but kind of not cool because you don't really get to experience, you know.
2010, I was right.
Yeah. That was the icon for that year was fear itself, right? Yeah, we have a shirt that says that was fear. The icon for 2010 was fear.
Then there's going to be Run is another.
Is that an Eddie house? Run?
Taking a cue from Hostel. So.
Oh, boo.
Tortured, killed. Yeah, I'm not a big torture person. That's not really scary. And then Blizzard. So.
Blizzard. Where's Blizzard?
On the one hand, the infamous body collectors who have been featured in 2 haunted houses and 4 scare zones will make their appearance since 2010. On the other hand, Shady Brook Rest Home and Sanitarium. I don't know. For me, Blizzard is the one I've actually been looking forward to the most because it's not an IP.
I mean it sounds cool.
It's a chance for them to actually use some of the creative genius that they have.
For
that
sure.
They just don't tap into. That's the problem with IPs, and everybody says it a million times. It's not the hatred of the movie, or you can only go so far.
Yeah. So my problem with IPs is you have this set of rules that you have to follow, and everything. You know.
And
They did
Resident
Resident Evil. You know, you have. Oh well, there's this certain guy, and you know you have to follow these certain rules, or
you knew you were going to see
when they, you know, the thing, you know, they did the thing, and you know we walked in, and it had potential, but you know, when it was done and over with, it was just like it was just stupid because you know you have these certain rules that you have to follow. Evil Dead was another one. You know, I mean, the scene, well, first of all. Ash is a dude.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what? Ash is not a girl. Ash is a dude! So, that, I had a problem with that. But, you know, the whole scene where, you know, the car was overturned and, you know, Ash was sitting there and that was fucking stupid. You know, they could have done a lot more with that. That's my problem with IPs. That's why.
Well, even the intro, little things that I find Universal is slipping in now. Your walkway, the whole part of the queue line when we were waiting in line for that, it was so much wasted space. You had just probably 30 feet of interior soundstage. There was nothing, no props, no anything. And then you walk into the entrance and it was just pages of the book on the wall. I mean, there was so much.
You know another one that was like that? American Werewolf in London. You know, a lot of you guys and Go Fuck Yourself was really impressed by American Werewolf in London.
I mean, their puppets
were
good.
The puppets were freaking fantastic, but that didn't make a good haunted house. It sucked. I mean, it was cool to look at, but that's about it. It sucked. I'm gonna be honest with you. I liked Halloween better than that. Halloween wasn't scary. Halloween kind of sucked. But you know, I've been a big Halloween movie fan forever and a day.
It was pretty.
Exactly. Yeah. It was good to look at. Yeah. You know, and I actually liked Halloween better than American Werewolf in London. Especially the outside, which actually we had a friend over at the house, and that's what's paused on the screen right now is the sequence when you were waiting in line outside. You know, they had the Myers house, and you know, in the second story window, you know, you had the sister getting undressed, and you know, I mean, anybody that went last year knows what the house looked like. So, you know, it was a pretty house, but I mean, scary wise, it sucked. I mean, what's the scariest houses that you can remember? Saws and Steam was one. That was a good house.
Scary? I don't. I'm not a real.
Scary Tales was a good one.
But it wasn't. I mean, it's not scary. I have a hard time with that because I don't ever get scared in the houses. The one.
Ronnie, this is for you. Netherworld.
Well. Yeah. Netherworld is a whole nother class.
Yeah, man.
That's not comparable. The one with the ghost in the wall, of all the years we've been going to Halloween Horror Nights, I can't think of the name of it. It was based on
whoever can. I think it was.
I had to pull our shirts out.
Yeah, I mentioned that, and Ethan actually told me what the name of that house was, and I can't remember it. It was
Anyway, that's probably the only time
that's
I
been
can
one of my
remember
favorites
screaming.
for sure. That's been one of my favorites for sure.
It caught me so off guard when the floor disappeared and they had the person on.
Yeah, there was a rug, and then all of a sudden it was a ghost, and it was like, oh.
But yeah, that, Scary Tales, Winter's Night.
I will admit though, this year I do have high hopes. It's the 25th anniversary. Jack is back. When it's all said and done, I have mixed feelings, but end of the day, I'm excited because I never really got to meet Jack, so that's good. Insidious has potential. There's still just a lot of IP houses this year. I don't like that, but
Mostly.
you know what? I still have high hopes for 25. So, Chris Logan, I've loved your videos. You're a little bit white knightish for me. Keep posting. You're great. I like to see your stuff. And it's good to see that somebody is that into HHN still. Would you not agree? he's still, you know, got high hopes. But I mean,
Well, at the end of the day, I talk.
we've been going since '08, and you know,
we've
been
never
let
not
down.
had a good time, even with rain, even with
I mean,
asshole,
we'll go and have a good time, but
people.
you know, Chris Logan, I love your stuff, but you'll get to the point to where we are soon. So
Yeah, but still, regardless, we keep going and we still have fun. I mean,
yeah, no, you're right.
even talking shit the whole time, and standing in line for 2.5 hours.
All right, so this video is
Still
long, so we're gonna cut it right now. Gleason's out. You see the cutest baby ever on the face of the planet right now.
Somebody tag the name of that house. This is gonna drive me crazy. I'm going to go through my closet and find all the shirts.
Oh my goodness.
Miss Kaylee says hello.
The Gleasons make some beautiful babies. Look at that baby.
Yeah. She may be there this year in my Tula.
No, she
Baby
won't.
wearing her.
We're gonna go, but she'll be there at Christmas time.
No, she's gonna stay with her grandmother.
Oh.
She's too little for that.
She waved at y'all. You see that? All right, we're lame. Bye.